The astonishing Circuit de Monaco is, for all intents and purposes, virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929. The faster cars of today, though, ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as thrilling as ever. A 2.1-mile lap here takes us around an entire country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers.
Okay, don't try anything silly into one. It's going to be crazy in there. Just do your best to stay out of trouble.
Hi guys, CombinedYoutuber here. Welcome to the F1 2016 Quick Race Career Mode today. We'll be doing the Monaco Grand Prix, round 6 of this career mode, and we are starting from 8th once again. And the strategy for this race, starting on the super softs, the slower tyre for the race, and then we're going to change to the ultra softs at the end of this Grand Prix. So it's going to be an interesting race in this Monaco Grand Prix. And let me note that I actually went one difficulty lower for this one because I actually can't catch the expert hour in this track. Don't know why, but yeah, so it should be a lot easier. I expect to get a podium at least, maybe a win. I don't know, maybe yeah, let's just go podium. But now into turn 1 on the formation lap now, behind Bottas. And well, here we are into the hairpin now. That's actually good, very good view there. We're now into Portier through this corner, and now into Rascat lining up on this grid. We stopped on the track to actually call the brakes there because I was trying to make it optimal temperature, but I didn't quite make it optimal temperature. Now here we go, lining up with the grid for the jewel in the crown, the Monaco Grand Prix. So I'm beside Valtteri Bottas on the grid. And we're going to have the lights on any minute. Verstappen is in 10th place, which is very interesting there. And now here we are, lining up with the grid. The lights are coming on for the Monaco Grand Prix. And the 4 lights, 5 lights. That's away we go for the Monaco Grand Prix. It's a pretty bad start from us there, coming down towards turn 1. Massive playing on the inside. And Raikkonen, we're going to go up the inside of him. And now there's a spin there with Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg has gone for a half spin there. He's made contact with us. I don't know what he's done there. Let's see from the replay. Here we go. Hulkenberg's trying to go up inside of Daniel Kvyat and me there. And he's touched me and gone for a half spin. So Nico Hulkenberg crashes off. Well, not crashes off, but spins off at the first corner of this Monaco Grand Prix. And now coming into Massenet on the first lap of the Monaco Grand Prix. Canada. And now sliding all over the place. We actually hit the wall there, but not very hard. And now coming into the hairpin on lap 1 of this Grand Prix. Raikkonen's ahead of us. And let's hope we can get to these guys because you can tell how slow they are. And now behind Raikkonen, it's to back and into the swimming pool chicane. Here we go, into the chicane now. Behind Raikkonen, what are we going to do into the next corner at Raskas? We're going to go up the inside now, into Raskas, and we're going to get the move done. Yes, we are. We get the move done on Kimi Raikkonen, up into 7th place. That's a good move from us there. And we get the move done into Raskas. Very rarely do I see an overtake there, but I have seen overtakes before, of course, in real life. But not very often, so that's a good camera view, that's a good camera angle. That's going to be the thumbnail of this video because it was possibly the best camera angle I could get, really. And now behind Felipe Massa into the same corner at Raskas, and now into the final corner up the inside of Felipe Massa. Into the final corner, we get the place for 6th place on Felipe Massa. And that's a good move there. And we move over to P6 now. Behind Valtteri Bottas. Here we go, coming down into turn 1 and into turn 2, Beau Rivage. What are we going to do with the Williams of Valtteri Bottas? Now coming onto the straight now. Starting lap 4 with this Grand Prix. Hamilton has it the fastest lap of the race. And I'll slip through in Valtteri Bottas with DRS open. Down into the first corner. And we get the move done on Valtteri Bottas into P5. And wow, this is actually really good. We're actually doing very well here in terms of going through the field quickly. But wow, this is actually pretty good catching up so far through the field. fairly easy move on Valtteri Bottas there. He didn't go for really a challenge. But now behind Daniel Ricciardo now, through the tunnel. And now coming into the Novo chicane. Can we go for the move into the Novo chicane? We're going to go up the inside now of Daniel Ricciardo. And we get the move done. He breaks so early there. And we get the move done into P4 on Daniel Ricciardo. And now next up is Sebastian Vettel in 3rd place. So let's hope he can. So now here's Vettel on exactly the same place in the next lap on lap 5. Vettel is very much holding us up there. And now we had a look there. Oh, look how much he's holding us up. He's just blocking me a lot here. And now we've got DRS now on Sebastian Vettel down into turn 1. Here we go, streaming him down to turn 1. We get the fastest lap of the race. We're now coming up the inside of Sebastian Vettel into turn 1. We get them done into 3rd place, the podium position already in this Monaco Grand Prix. It's only lap 5. Think about that for a second. Only lap 5, lap 6 now, of course, and we got up to P3. Only lap 6 out of 20. We're not even halfway through, and I'm already up to 3rd. This is some good battling. And now coming into this corner, lap 6 of 20 here in Monaco. I come into Rascasse. What are we going to do with the 2 Mercedes? I don't know. I didn't catch the gap at the 2nd sector, but what are we going to do is across the line now. To start lap 7 of this Grand Prix, the gap is now 3.5 seconds. So that's 3/10 gained on the last lap. So we're actually 3.7 in that sector. And then we're 3.8, now we're 3.5. So we gained 3/10 a lap, basically. And now we've actually lost time in there on our lap, but we're still gaining on the Nico Rosberg here. This is actually getting quite interesting now. We're catching the 2 Mercedes for the lead of this Monaco Grand Prix. Now let's hope we can get up to them and overtake them. I mean, it's not like we'll do it in the next few laps, but we'll do it we will do it at the pace we're going at the moment. We're now coming into Mirabeau. 2.1 seconds is the gap now between me and Nico Rosberg, and now we are very close to the 2 Mercedes. Coming into the hairpin and Portier. This is a very interesting race right now. This is getting very interesting now. We're going to catching those 2 Mercedes down into the tunnel. And now lap 11 of this Grand Prix. Here we go, Nico Rosberg now. Coming down into the swimming pool. We are purple by 0.2 of a second. And we are catching Nico Rosberg down into Rascasse. And now coming into the final corner now on Nico Rosberg. What can we do to Nico Rosberg down into this corner? Can Rosberg get Hamilton? Can we get I don't think we can get Rosberg, but can Rosberg get Hamilton? No, we can't. We get the fastest lap of this race. Can we get the lead this Grand Prix, or at least get 2nd? Let's hope. And we repair. I don't know why we did the repair wing damage. We have no wing damage at all. But anyway, now coming into Casino and now coming into Rascasse on lap 12. We're going to pit this lap for a set of ultra soft tyres. Hamilton also comes to the pit, so Rosberg has stayed out on the track, which is quite interesting. But let's hope we can get out ahead of Rosberg, or at least Hamilton. We won't get ahead of Hamilton. So it might be a battle with Hamilton until the end of this race. So this is going to be quite interesting, this Grand Prix. They're coming out of the pit lane now on lap 13 of this Grand Prix. Coming out of the pit lane, we are very bad in the pit lane in this game. And we cross the pit lane exit white line there, so we're going to get Lewis Hamilton. We're very close to him. Down into Massenet, into Casino, and now coming up to lap 13 of this Grand Prix. Can we get Hamilton into the next few corners? Verstappen is coming to the pits, but Rosberg is also coming to the pits. So let's hope we can get out ahead of him. And now DRS now, and there's Rosberg coming out of the pits, and we get out ahead of him. We get out ahead of Nico Rosberg. Just about, yes, we do. We get out ahead of Nico Rosberg. And we move up into 2nd place. And now we're going to chase down Lewis Hamilton, the victory in this Monaco Grand Prix. This is very good. Now coming into Rascasse on lap 14 of the Monaco Grand Prix. We've got DRS available. And on Lewis Hamilton coming into this corner. We've got DRS available now. and we're going to go swimming him down into turn 1. What are we going to do to him into turn 1? We'll get the fastest lap once again, but now coming up the inside of him into turn 1, and we get the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix. And that's an awesome moment there in this Grand Prix. We're going to lead our first lap of the season, actually. And now, here's the replay of us going up the inside of Lewis Hamilton into turn 1. That's a good move from us there. It was pretty good, to be honest. Let's hope we can win this race, because it's pretty good so far. I don't know how we got this pace from, because we were doing terribly in Spain, and we don't do very well. We're doing very well in this race. But now can Hamilton get us back on the straight here? And now he's got DRS available, pulling out the inside of us is Lewis Hamilton, and he gets the move done into P1. Back he goes. But now we're just going to switching back to the outside into Beau Rivage. We're going to go side by side, but Hamilton cuts us off and he retakes the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix on lap 16. And now let's hope we can try and get the victory in this Grand Prix. This is very, very good so far. And now into Monaco, we're not going to get Hamilton from this far back. But now into Raskas, going very, very wide there. And now we've got some DRS once again available on Lewis Hamilton. Onto the pit straight now, onto lap 17 of this Grand Prix. What are we going to do? Lewis Hamilton down into turn 1. We're not going to go for the move there, which is quite interesting there, because we would have gone for the move realistically. But obviously it's Monaco, so we don't want to go for dangerous moves. So very close to Hamilton through Massenet into Casino Square. And let's hope we can win this race, because we have a very good chance to win this race. Lap 17 now of this Grand Prix. And now, we have on the lap 18 now, we have the Renault blocking Lewis Hamilton there. Julian Palmer, who's last at the moment, is blocking Lewis Hamilton. And this is actually giving us an invitation here to try and get the lead back on the penultimate lap now. And we're going to go up the inside of him into turn 1. And we get the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix on the penultimate lap of Lewis Hamilton. Julian Palmer placed his car beautifully to block Lewis Hamilton. And that has really helped us to get the lead of this Grand Prix. This could be our first victory in this season. And this is very good. And now into the final lap now. Nothing else really happened, but now into the chicane. And now coming towards Raskas. We're going to win the Monaco Grand Prix. Unbelievable, guys. And now coming into the final corner. And we're going to win our first race in this F1 2016 Quick Race Career Mode. And we're going to win in the Monaco Grand Prix. And it's our first victory of the career mode. Unbelievable. What a race. What a victory. And we take our first victory of the season in this Monaco Grand Prix.
So another fantastic
Force India have won the race today from Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. We celebrate the race win for the first time this season. And we finally win a race. I knew we could win a race, and we've done it in this Monaco Grand Prix. Wow. Actually really good. There's Max Verstappen, who started 10th and he's finished in 7th, so Max Verstappen finishing this Monaco Grand Prix. And now here is Perez with his Monaco Grand Prix trophy. Unbelievable. That'll be the dream of Perez fans. And Force India fans, of course. But now, Perez sprays the champagne all over the track and stuff. There's a cameraman there. I'm really excited there. Now, here's a lot of officials trying to get Perez in his famous win.
Well, the lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Sergio Perez. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
So obviously we've no surprises that we begin driver of the day by Anthony Davidson, and we win this Monaco Grand Prix with Lewis Hamilton, then Nico Rosberg in 3rd, and I don't know what I was doing there with the editing, but Nico Rosberg finishes 3rd, has Sebastian Vettel, then Kimi Raikkonen, Daniel Ricciardo, Max Verstappen, Valtteri Bottas, Felipe Massa, Daniel Kvyat, Fernando Alonso, Carlos Sainz. Nico Hülkenberg finishes 13th after spinning at the first corner. Jenson Button, Esteban Gutierrez, Marcus Ericsson, Pascal Wehrlein, Kevin Magnussen, Romain Grosjean, Rio Haryanto, Felipe Massa, and Jolyon Palmer a lap down and helping me get the victory in this Monaco Grand Prix. We've won at Monaco before, of course, on the other two career modes on 2009 and on 2011. Rosberg leads the Drivers' Championship by 10 points from Lewis Hamilton, then me, then Daniel Ricciardo, Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, Kimi Räikkönen, Valtteri Bottas, Felipe Massa, Nico Hülkenberg, Carlos Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Jensen Button, Romain Grosjean, Daniel Kvyat, Jolyon Palmer. In 16th place for Renault, still no points actually. Esteban Gutierrez and Kevin Magnussen, Pascal Wehrlein, Rio Haryanto, Marcus Ericsson, Felipe Nasser in last. Here after the constructors, Mercedes are leading by a country mile, 126 points from Red Bull in second, Ferrari in third, then Force Injury fourth, Williams in fifth, Toro Rosso in sixth, McLaren in seventh, Haas in eighth, Sauber in ninth, Manor in 10th, and Renault in 11th. So Sauber, Manor, and Renault are still the only teams to not score points. And it seems like we're going to have a battle with the Red Bull drivers for this championship, and the Ferraris. Our closest rival on the constructors is Ferrari, so let's hope we can beat them. And I hope you enjoyed this Monaco Grand Prix. It's our first victory in this F1 2016 Quick Race Career Mode. And see you guys on my next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell button for notifications. And goodbye.